What's going on, believers? It's been 24 hours since the last video update. I'm kind of out of my realm in my office right now, so I'm doing this a little bit remote. You can see the panel on the wall is kind of the same. It's a different part of my building. I'm not in my office or anything like that. So Saitama Saitamask has still not launched. This is not financial advice, but I'm still always right. Everybody's getting sideways. All right, guys. So we take a look at the price action right now, and we see Saitama is trading right around that 4,400 channel, and you can see down here at the bottom of this that it traded below 4,000 through the overnight hours, and then it looks like the Asian markets kind of woke up, and when they woke up, they started to send it a little bit higher. Now, there was an AMA with Max Hernandez last night. There's no real posts talking about it, so I assume that that was just kind of some fluff and banter letting you know that we're working on it. As soon as the updates come out, everything's going to be great, and we're waiting for an update through, it looks like the Android store. I feel like I've got it because I'm on 1.3, and then another update on the Apple App Store, and then I believe that we're going to be set and ready to start moving. But, I mean, we're going to need more green candles than what's showing up right now. Let's look at something else here. You can see here that Watcher Guru has announced that they will have an AMA with the Saitama team this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Use hashtag Saitama AMA to spread the word. That looks like a pretty good opportunity to basically spread the word and let people know what it is, what's going on, etc., etc. Russ made a post a little while ago because he was at the LA Dream Center doing some rehab outreach, which, guys, I can't tell you how important things like that are to the community. It doesn't move the needle in the short term, but it does move the needle in the long term. So, understand that something like that is a very good thing, not just for your price action, but for people. People matter, and it's important. So when you see stuff like that, then you know that that token, or at least the people running that token, they care. Now we look at the latest updates here. Here, still waiting for the Android release push. Cite a price. The price action, as you can see, that's the overall. I don't know what that is. Mark my words of hope. Game 5. So, guys, the important thing here is having some faith. This is one of those times where I'm looking at the market and it annoys me to no end. I'm fortunate that I'm invested in a lot of the products that are moving. But if there's one that I care about, it's been Saitama for a long time. So, when I'm looking at it, Saitama and Floki are the two that I pay the most attention to because they're the ones that I have the biggest bags in. And Floki's up, I think, 20% on the day. Saitama's down. Now, here's where you have the problem, and here's where I have the problem. And just bear with me for just a moment. There was a time up through November when you could see money coming out of Floki. You could see money coming out of my old token Keanu. You could see money coming out of Kish. You could see money coming out of all of the tokens. And where was it going? It was going to Saitama. You could see that because all you had to do was track and follow the wallet. Now, here's the problem. Now, if you go right now and you start looking around, there was a 32 ETH trade just a few minutes ago. And where did that go? It didn't get cashed out. It went to another token called Dream. There was another one a little before that. It went to one called Looks. So the money is still out here. And what's happening is this, because you guys, and I'm talking to you developers, because you guys are not getting this stuff done in a timely fashion or making this feel like it's important. And I know that you are. I know that everything that you're doing right now is trying to get this thing happening. But the feeling and the general sentiment is you could do a better job of marketing what's going on and how people feel right now. If I look at the if I look at the list, there's 6 people on this team. Somebody has got to be rallying the troops, getting out there, letting people know what's going on, keeping people informed. Not a whole lot that you can do. There's only so much that's available for you to do. But in the time that is available, you got to let people know that they matter. And that's the biggest problem that everybody, I think, has with Saitama right now. There's nobody rallying the troops. There's nobody who's letting the people know that they matter. And you know what? When they don't matter, they move on. That's the way that it works. Guys, that's my time. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all those good things, and help me grow. Thanks. I'm looking for the good life.